out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's
entering
the
play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Coach. Some drops. Some drop. Coach suggestions. There are 6
defense
categories.
Bracing for the run against this heavy formation.
Mike SS3. Spread.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. The Yellow Jackets will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense.
Spread.
Can he get there on the ground? Moves his way for a first down to the
Entering
35.
play call. Coach
That's how you keep the opening drive alive right there.
categories.
Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down on the 3rd down conversion.
And the Yellow Jackets will have 1st and 10 here.
Spread.
And the wideout goes in motion. He's going to hand this off. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd
Entering
and 9.
play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Spread.
Keeper for the first down and more. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of loss for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Special teams.
And not sure the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Play formation. Coach RPO corner flood.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Entering play call.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Red option is selected.
So it's 2nd and long at the 20. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And it's intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Entering play call.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. You can see him throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Entering play call.
Well, they run it right into a blitz. That linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go now. Give credit to the front 7 on defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on 3rd down? The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball off as he's dead, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
This is why running the football is so important. Run the ball, play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
Choose the player to replay. Choose the new play. Choose the coach. 45 quick base.
First and 10 play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Inside.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Oregon. No chance to catch him.
Entering play call.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
Play call, formation, there are 6 categories, there are 2 subcategories, option is set to over G24 plays, coach suggestions, there are 6 categories.
And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Play call.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. Takes the handoff again. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to 21.
Coach suggestions.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you have multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
LB Blitz 1.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Touchdown, Ducks. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Entering play call.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. They'll feed the back again. They'll tackle him at the 27. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Running play called on 3rd and short. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Formation. There are 6 categories. There are 2 subcategories. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
The Yellow Jackets come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Spread.
On first down, it's play action. They'll take a deep shot here. And the ball is picked off.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw.
Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Inside zone is selected.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made it to 43.
Nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And
finding enough space for a solid game for this time.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. He also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Sticking with the running game. Tackled, but first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Sideline route is out of bounds.
Play call, first down suggestions.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Ducks looking to take advantage of this red zone trap. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Just won a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
It's a shotgun run call. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looking for a red zone touchdown throw, but it's incomplete. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or do they have to settle for 3? And he'll drop back here on third down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles and even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball in the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Overstorm rig.
And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Short connection to the tight end here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds and move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do.
That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, mistake by the quarterback is putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Nowhere to go. That ball knocked loose. Recovery by the defense, headed the other way.
Entering play.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Football knocked loose in the backfield. It's a turnover.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
First down, looking to throw the ball. The pickup is 7 yards. Count 2nd and 3.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on 1 guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10.
Good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. Enter, roll out, I'll go, roll out, double post.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
That's protect.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. Good enough for a fresh set of downs.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories.
This offense, and this quarterback continues to show how
selected.
dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get
powerful running into the secondary. Well, look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game.
There are 8
The Ducks have
categories.
1st and 10 here.
15 options. Go flat, short cross.
And he drops back in the gun. Catch made on the left side. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Right wheel.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Tries to get it to the running back. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway from this defense.
There are 6
Boy, Chris, he
categories.
hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Defense is coming after him. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Good pressure here by this defense. It felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He finds his man. Tackled there by the defense.
Entering play call.
Boy, nice drag route here. And I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. From the shotgun, drops back. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 6 categories.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
An explosive game, big play, moves the ball inside the 40. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They've got him after a 7-yard gain. It's second and 3. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
There are 6 categories. There are 3 subcategories. Option is set to double milk plays. You have 7 options. Nicole is
selected. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion.
Give cushion.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Tight end makes the grab. He moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. They move the 6. They'll go to the line here on first down now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone.
Suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Oh, my gosh. What a miscue here by the offense. After all the preparation and all the practice time, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it in the end zone.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
I
know the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25.
Option is set to Douglas, all curl. Slot fake rock, curl con, all-hitch, double slant stick.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wide out. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Looks like one more play here before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Ducks.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
You have 15 options. Add them to selected.
The extra point makes the lead 18 now. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Entering play call, special teams. You have 7 options. 5, 4, 2.
I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football.
Trying an onside to start the third with the lead.
There are 8 categories.
Strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. They bring him down with a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Ducks trying to cash in here in the red zone. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss.
Enter Reggiani inside
Talk
zone.
about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Touchdown, Oregon. Stretching the lead. This one is getting
Entering
ugly.
play call. Coach suggestions.
another
There are
passing
8
strike this
categories.
quarterback.
You
He's
have
having
15
himself a
options.
tremendous
Back
morning.
to select.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with
Entering
another
play
touchdown.
call.
The receivers
Special
are running
teams.
good
You
routes.
have
He has
5
enough time to
options.
throw.
Kickoff
Man, this
left
poor
to select.
defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the
Entering
ground.
play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They kicked a field goal in the last
Position.
drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. First down. Looking to throw the football. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage.
Entering play call.
They retain
Coach
possession, but that's a
suggestions. There are 6
huge loss.
categories.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to
Spread.
protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Snags the quick throw. That's a quick tackle.
Entering
But they
base
pick up
model
solid
screen, you have
yardage
four
on that short
options.
throw.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Spread.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the defender gets a hand in there
Entering
to
play
break the
call.
pass up.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Formation. Nickel. Option. Double mug. There are 3
You cannot
categories.
be
You
serious.
have
This
12
coach is going to go
options.
for
Cover.
it, backed
Spread.
up to his own end zone.
Spread.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, 1, 2, 3
Entering
is bad
play
enough,
call.
but
Coach
4 interceptions
suggestions.
in
There
one
are 8
game,
categories.
they
You
have no
have
chance of
15
winning this game
options.
if they
Spread
continue to
option
throw
is
the ball into
selected.
coverage.
And the single back takes the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Entering PHPs inside Olive RPO or football.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Looking to pass here on second down. And the sophomore's got him for a sack. The Ducks come to the line to run the hurry out.
Backs protect.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. This one's going to fall incomplete.
Entering.
Brings up fourth down.
Option is set.
Well, this
empty.
quarterback's having one of those games you just
Empty.
dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him. I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's looking deep here. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
There are
Chris, I
6
like the call here
categories.
going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield
Entering
to the
play
48.
call. Coach
The defense has got to do a much better job here of
categories.
adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver
Spread.
plenty of room there to make a nice
Spread.
play.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Sam Mike 1, cover 2 man.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Spread.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Categories.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
On third down, he drops to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, and now it's fourth down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on fourth down.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on down.
Inside,
what a good job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Counter, jet touch, roll out of the post.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
And with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
And goes curls. Puffland, shuffle, vertical to Puffland, vertical to curls.
The game makes it second and medium. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Throws to the tight end. He makes the grab. It's a quick tackle. Spot the ball at the 11 and a red zone opportunity now.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1 yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
They'll try to run for the first down. Touchdown, Ducks. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Advantage selected.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
Entering play call, special teams. You have 5
teams
options.
on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5 yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there.
Formation. There are coach suggestion. Formation. There are 6 categories. There are 2 subcategories. Option set over. Choose the player to replace. Coach suggestions. There are 6
Here
categories.
comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field.
Spread.
Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here.
Entering play call,
the marker
coach
after just a short
suggestions.
game.
There are 6 categories.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Same tailback, another carry. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter.
Categories. Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, even though these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. They get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Entering play ball, coach suggestions,
on a first down pass attempt.
categories.
He felt heavy pressure. Now here comes the bunch formation.
Spread.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. This time it's complete. They bring him down, but an explosive
Entering
play by
play
this
ball,
offense. Big
coach
game.
suggestions. There are 6
Finally, good for
categories.
them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And the Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field.
Spread.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he released it. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do with a play call. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Here's the throw deep downfield. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Touchdown, Oregon. This one is getting
There are 8 categories. You have 15
That's another
options
touchdown for these guys. I mean, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire
Entering
unit
play
has
ball,
been dominant.
special teams.
And the
You
point
have
after
5
is right down the
options.
middle.
Kickoff left
The
to
kickoff
select.
team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive
Entering
will
play
start.
call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21.
Spread.
He'll hand it off.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Spread. Spread.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch made across the middle by the running back.
Entering play
Tackle
call,
is made,
coach
just a short
suggestions.
gain
There are
after
6
the completion.
categories.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line.
Audible. Spread.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. Defense stops him short of the markers.
Entering
And now it's
base
fourth
model
down.
screen, you have 6 options.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip
Spread.
away at this lead.
Spread.
Trying for a fourth down completion. And it falls incomplete.
Entering
A
play
turnover on
player.
downs.
There
Big
are
play for this
formation.
defense.
There are pistol.
What a great job by this
Type. You
defense
have 9
running all
options.
game long. It's very
HBSO
fitting. Here we are
selected.
now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet
That's
again. Now you
correct.
give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They bring him
Entering
down, but
play.
not before he picks up
toss.
first and goal yardage to the 9.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
First and goal, handoff. And he's finally tackled at the
Entering
three. Defense
play.
getting pushed
AHP
back.
slant. AHP ISO. AHP pound O.
See if the offense can punch it in on
That's
second and goal.
correct.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
3rd down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone.
Backs protect.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Goes backwards, losing
Entering
3 yards there.
And
that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory.
You have 15 options. Field goal 24 yards is selected.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good, right down the middle.
Entering play
And that
call.
will extend their
Special
lead even
teams. You
further.
have 5 options.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid
Entering play
coverage
call.
there.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. Looking to make a play deep downfield. That ball is incomplete.
Entering
An
play call.
aggressive deep
Coach
shot on 1st down.
suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Here's the 2nd down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought
Entering
down.
play call.
Well, that
Formation
interception
number
really
8
about cost them the game here. And I understand.
inside.
You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple
Backs
scores.
protect.
But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground.
Entering wing tight C. Formation wing tight C. There are 17 categories.
So down here in the red zone, every yard
options.
tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete, targeting a man
Entering
right
play
near the goal
call.
line.
Wing tight C. There are
Chris, that
7
ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see, would anybody come up with it once it was in the air?
He stopped short of the marker. So it's
Entering
4th
play
down.
call. Coach suggestions.
Well, it seemed like the
There
offense
are
was
8
trying to throw some kind of
categories. You have
misdirection
15
with that run
options.
there.
Field
But
goal
give credit to
28
the
yards
defense. They were
selected.
prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights.
Entering play
Solid
call.
kick.
Special teams.
And they
You
add
have
to the
5
lead.
options.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And the return will be
Entering
brought
play
down.
call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Fox fires up. Cover 4 drop.
And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. This has been a long afternoon for this offense. All that's left, better get some consolation points here. And off the deflection, it's caught.
Entering
Tackle at the
play
35,
call.
good
Coach
enough for a first
suggestions.
down.
There are 6
And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So quickly up to the 35-yard line for a first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense.
Entering.
Nothing seems to be going right. The
There are 8
defense is doing a good
categories.
job of
You have
confusing
15
the quarterback,
options. Let's
who's
see
obviously
who's
throwing the
selected.
ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Backs protect.
An inside give now from the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Entering play call. Go Bucks weak. Inside zone.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Backs protect.
And here's the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short
Entering
gain.
play call, coach suggestion, player. While, I form, type, AHD count, the slant.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down.
Max protect.
On the ground, it's Shabira. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the
Entering
37.
play call,
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. And that run goes nowhere, and that'll be the final play of the ballgame.